nothing, sleeping, lying on your ass. That was pretty cool. Whoa! Let's do it again! That was fish on! Big boy pike. So I've got a little bit of a sunny break, but it's pretty ugly up there. I already came through a ton of rain and wind. I had to stop and adjust that canoe because she was wanting to fly off of there, which doesn't normally happen because I have done a ton of trips and it's never been an issue. So I'm gonna head out, even though the lows are supposed to be 0 to -1. We've got winds of 30 to 50 or more, and at that rate, I was kind of deciding maybe not to go, chicken out, but I'm gonna do it anyways. It's supposed to rain a ton too, but good times. I'm going to check out maybe a new site, bushwhack my way in, and carve out my own little piece of paradise. Should be awesome. Woo! Let's go. Look at that. That's ugly. But you know what? As long as it's, I mean, I don't mind it being cold. As long as it's sunny. I don't mind it being cold and windy as long as it's sunny. But cold, windy, and rainy, that's a whole different level of uncomfortability. But I like a challenge. I'll learn some things. It'll be awesome. Yeah, I knew those clouds looked ugly. It's pouring now. It's coming down. But I've got a lot of rain gear. I even brought my boots. I kind of burnt my runners the last time. My high-end Costco's. But I'm up for it. What's a little bit of rain? I made a sugar and ain't that sweet. Whoa! See, you know what? It's going to be worse than that in the canoe? I don't want to know. Maybe. That's a possibility. Oh, yeah. I am unloaded and loaded. I'm ready to roll. A little bit of rain on the way here. A lot of wind. It's a little windy right now. It's a little blowy, but I don't care. I'm going anyways. Try and stop me. I like a challenge. Not a super wet challenge, you know what I'm saying? But I think we should be good. They're calling for low of 0 tonight with wind out of the north gusting up to 50. Sounds like a great evening. Make some popcorn, have a fire, lounge in the heat. It's all good. Whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. This is going to be awesome. It's better than staying at home, watching TV, doing nothing, sleeping, lying on your ass. Let's give you a little rundown. I have, there is Scully. He's ready to roll to guide me. He's my good luck charm. I've got my throw rope. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rods. I've got my tarp, my bear barrel. That's the food one. It weighs the most, so it's going up in the front. I've got my sea line dry bag. That's tent and sleeping bag, which I've upgraded to -17. It's my possibles bag there. I am bringing a little bit of firewood. I'm cheating because it's been raining, as I say, for a long time. So I'm going with that. I'm bringing my chair for a little bit of comfort, even though it's not so comfortable. I might have to bushwhack a little bit, so I'm bringing my saw. I've got axes, sharpeners, the whole deal. There's my fishing gear, net, etc. And 3 beers there, non-alcoholic, of course. I've got my organic cocoa, still piping hot, ready to roll, keep me warm. Some sponges to keep me from sinking. A dry bag with my clothes, etc. I've got another bag there that's got my tripod, inflatable sleeping pad, my other pad, and my other pad. I sleep on 3 of them, and that is my Possibles bear barrel with toothbrush, toothpaste, first aid, saw, knives, stove, fuel. So we're ready to roll. This is going to be awesome. I'm going to shove off, and we're going to find ourselves a really cool, neat new spot somewhere I haven't been before. And I'm just hoping the winds keep down. You shouldn't go. It's cold. You shouldn't go. It's too warm. It's too hot. It's too wet. It's too dry. I'm going anyways. Come on, let's go. On our way, baby. 3 nights. Did I mention that? We're going to do 3 nights. That'll take me up to 45 nights for the year. But we're going to take it night by night because she's going to get cold. It's going to get wet. I might bail. I'm not bailing. I might bail. Probably not going to bail. Right at the end of the rainbow, way over there, oh, maybe a 45-50-minute paddle, is where my campsite's going to be, at the end of the rainbow. A little wavy out here, a little windy, nothing I can't handle. So far. Let's go. Starting to get a little rain now, but I think somewhere in there I'll be able to carve myself out a little home. Looks a little deep, dark woods. Nice little spot for a fall nap in the forest. Looks like there's bears in there too. Scary! Alright. Let's find somewhere I can dock this thing and get her set up. Okay. I got poured on. It seems to be moving away. I have found a spot. I've unloaded a little bit. Tell I've got a little bit of water in the canoe. But I found my spot in the deep dark woods. Still coming down out there a little bit. That's what you call drizzle. All right. I've got some of my gear in there. It's pretty thick. But I will show you where we're going to be. Let's go. All right. It's a little bit of a walk, a little bit of a battle, but it's gorgeous back here. I mean, check that out. I haven't done a site like this. This truly is deep, dark woods. Oh, you could get lost in here forever. And I think it would be amazing. I'm thinking right here. I don't know what's beyond here, but I will explore. Lakefront. No side lot, back lot for me. Lakefront, baby. More sheltered from the wind here too. Sheltered from the rain. I took a look to see if there's any trees that may fall down due to the wind. You know, take me out in the middle of the night. Any widowmakers out there? How awesome is that? This is gorgeous. It smells amazing. I'm a little bit wet. So it's about 5 o'clock. I got completely drenched, but I've got some hot coffee, I got tea, I got cold beer, I got some beans and red Thai peppers, you know that, but I got some chips, cookies, licorice, got all kinds of things to make me feel a little bit better. I've got not too long before it gets dark, and I got to have this set up before dark because this is a little more dense here. I want to be able to see. I got to watch out for bears, etc., etc. But this is gorgeous. This is awesome. Smells amazing. Let's do it. All right. That's fuel going up. like a little entranceway that keeps you from the rain, guards the door there. It's definitely getting colder as the sun goes down, even though there's almost no sun today. It's mostly cloudy. There is a little bit of pink yellow. It's kind of nice. It's creeping through a little bit, but I can tell when that sun is, we're losing it because it's getting a little crispy. My ears are turned to little potato chips. I have to switch from the ball cap to the toque. And I'm being careful not to get a sweat up when I'm doing this though too, because it's kind of funny. Your ears will be cold, but the rest of you will be sweaty. And when that sun goes down and the chill comes on, it'll come on really fast. You'll get cold, be tough to recover from that. Not that I've got any chance of getting hypothermia or anything like that. Right now it's maybe 6 or 7 out, but it gets you in good practice for when it does get colder, when the highs are only going to be 2 or 3 or 0. I am going to put a couple of stakes down. It gives me a little bit of extra stability. I don't expect a lot of wind in here, so I don't really care about that to any great extent, although it could get windy. Especially if I'm off and exploring, I don't want any surprises when I come back. But the other aspect of it too is when I put these out, it also gives me a sense of security too, because if something is walking around my tent at night, this might trip them up, jostles the tent, wakes me up, trips them up, and I can react at that point. A little line of defense that also keeps me warm or dry and trips me numerous times. Load up time. Oh, it's always a good time. Too. Thanks to the guys at Lake of the Woods Fishing. The awesome 13 fishing hat. I appreciate it. Morning. Yep, that's gunshots. They're hunting geese from a boat just near here, but it's shotgun, so I'm well out of range. I set up my tarp last night, got all my gear underneath. all set up. Tent did well. It got down to 1 last night. It's 3 right now. It's about 9. I slept in. I set it for 6:30. So, and I've got the oatmeal is rocking, or the water for the oatmeal and for the coffee. Oh, and speaking of coffee, I'm going high end. That is the Mother Parkers. You can't get this just anywhere. It's pretty unique, actually. You have to stay at a Ramada Inn, and you get it free when you get the room. High end. We'll see what that's like. That's what it's all about here on the Steve Show. Food Fest Road Test. I'll let you know. You don't care. It'll be good. It's coffee. The hell else do you want? Crispy, beautiful morning. Coffee ready to rock and roll. Got some oatmeal, as they say. My standard fare. Cinnamon raisins, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, oatmeal, shot of protein in there. Pre-packed, ready to go. I got 3 of them, 3 nights. I'm going to do some exploring. Yeehaw. I've got my Ramada Inn medium roast coffee, still piping hot. I've got my blaze orange cap so I don't get mistaken for a duck. And I've got my Bushnells, my binos, so I'm jonesing for a bit of a view. And I think there is one over that way there. I think there's a cliff there. Should be awesome. So I think it's time for coffee cam. Let's take you through the forest, give you an idea as to how far we are from camp to the view. Boats over that way, and that's where the duck hunters are too. So duck hunters, us. Right on. Let's coffee cam this. There we go. All right. Goodbye, camp. See you in a bit. If you can see through, hear them. There go the hunters. In their boat. And we are going to go this way here. Okay. Oh, yeah. I was going to camp here last night, but I figured that it'd be best to be out of the rain and the wind. Go figure. Oh, yeah. camp is back that way. Okay, let's see what else we got. That's just the northern tip of my island. Yeah, it's my island. Coffee review time. Steve's Show Food Fest Road Test. I'll take the first sip for you. You know the rules. This ain't pizza, but that's nice. It's coffee. It's medium roast. There's a little bit of a chill in the air still. I think we're maybe 4 or 5 degrees. It's a lot nicer in the sun though. I'm pretty dark there where camp is. Oh, that'll warm me up. That's nice. I think I'd just take hot water at this point, so this is just a bonus. Down there. Doesn't get much better than this. That's a killer view. I'm gonna take the canoe out and do some exploring. So I'm gonna take my kitchen and my food with me in case I want to have a meal out there. huge pain in the butt, but a lot of back and forth. But the greater the effort, the greater the returns. So let's do it. Plan on doing any fishing, so I'm just going to bring 3 rods. I'm going to bring my mug because I might make some pine tea out there, or spruce tea, and I don't even really mind the back and forth too much. The walking, when it's cooler outside right now, it's noon, but we are still in single digits, so it keeps the warmth up. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Locked and loaded. It's my day tripping gear. Whoa! Did I just say tripping? Yep. Okay. Beautiful out there. A little crispy, but it's not too windy. So awesome. Kicking back, relaxing. Had a nice little paddle. Little lunch now. Yeah. Chickpeas. I pounded all of my Thai red peppers for this meal. Gotta quota it out. Definitely wearing my rain gear today, all around. I'm not sure what the weather's going to be like, so I'd rather be prepared and dry than not. There we go. That's a nice walleye. Woohoo! Yeah. There we go. That's a big boy. That's about 14 inches. Nice. Fish in the boat. Let's go. Whoa. Big boy pike. Wow. Okay. Ready for this one? Look at that boy. Woo! Wow. That's a monster. That's a big boy. Whew. That is a 30-inch pike. That's a monster. There he is. Woo! Look at that. Wow. Get a sense of how big that guy is? Oh yeah. All right, that's 30 inches. That's my biggest pike. All right, time for him to go back home. Look at that. Just a beast. There he is. Look at that. It's like a dog's head. And gone. Woo! Not bad. That was pretty cool. All right, let's do it again. That was fish on. Big boy pike. And back home. Let's see if we can find orangey in there. There they are. That's where I dock, over there by that rock. All right, I'm back. Bit of an adventure. I'll save the story for another time. That pair of wet boots there is a clue. Shoot me now. But on the good side of things, head back into the forest, and we got ourselves a fish fry in the forest. And especially when I'm cooking around the outdoors, I keep an eye out for bears. Because, dudes, if this smells a quarter as good as it does to me to them, they're smelling this a long way away. Stay away, bears! All right, let's do this. Wings. Wings go right there. Some of the, that already smells amazing. And that's it. It's a gorgeous evening, but still only about 7 right now. It's a little crispy. My feet are warm. Again, story for another time. Maybe tonight over popcorn. Gonna have a campfire. Set that up. I gotta find some stones. I'm gonna have some chocolate for dessert with this. Chocolate and walleye out in the forest. Believe it or not, I could see some stars through the trees last night. Trees look pretty freaky. Big, tall, sentinel, wizardy looking things. I know that's in my head, but out here, it looks different. All right, I'm gonna flip these. Yeah, beep, 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 beep. Do I even have to tell you? Yeah, so anyways, long story short, I stepped out of the canoe. I was doing a little bit of exploring. I had my rubber boots on and thought I could get away with a little bit more. The water only went up to my ankles, but it soon sunk in over the top of the boots. And I tried to get the heck out of the way, move, and they just got sucked right in. And I fell out of my boots. And I didn't fall into the water, but I just kind of kept walking, trying not to fall, and left my boots in the water and made it to the shore with my socks on. Actually, I thought I had socks on. It didn't look like I had socks on, but believe it or not, there were socks underneath all that mud. So I managed to get back home, clean out the socks, clean out the boots, dried up my feet, had a good foot wash. And it feels heavenly to have dry feet, dry socks, in dry shoes. And then in proceeding to clean the fish, I completely doused 1 foot sock shoe in the lake again. I slipped on some rocks and shoved it right into the lake up to my knee and soaked one side completely again. Terrible time out there. The F-bombs were crazy. I was really rather upset with myself. It was a rookie move. I was rushing. I shouldn't have been rushing. Nonetheless, I'm dried up, cleaned up. I always got backup of everything. So it's not the biggest deal. Just sucks up a little bit of time, a little irritation. All good. All right, time to cook these guys. Add some more salt. All right. You know what time it is. Walleye cam. There. Seaside. Or in the deep dark woods. I'm going with seaside. Let's do it. Do not drop this. Do not go back into the water. There we go. There we go. You can do it. Check out these rocks, eh? All right. I'm staying like really far away. I got my expensive Costco Kirkland shoes on. Jeez, like see, everything's like drawn to the water. Chocolate. Yeah. Awesome. As I mentioned before, I'm 99% vegan, 99% of the time. But you know what? If I plan, load, unload, load, unload, load, unload, load, unload, paddle out, bushwhack a spot in the forest, set up all my gear, spend 2-3 nights, paddle out somewhere, bring my fishing gear, record it, catch it, bring it back, fillet it, clean it, cook it. I'm doing it. It's a special treat. At some point, I may rethink that. Right now, it's not tasting like I'm going to rethink that. But that's my thinking right now anyways, in case anybody's wondering. Incredible. Awesome. I saw the hunters came today. I told you they were banging away, and they were hunting geese and duck just in the next little pond over. They came over to my camp, and they had a boat full of geese, and Evan and Dale, really nice guys. They're fishing, hunting. They're actually hunting for deer. They're doing muzzle load, which is an early option for deer. So they're doing muzzle load for deer. They're shooting geese and duck and fishing. That's why I'm wearing the orange. Don't confuse me with anything with feathers. It's pretty close range though, but I still hear some banging out there. And it is 6:30. Don't have much time. I'm going to find some stones for the fire so that later on I can do some popcorn and a beer. Boom. I mean, that's really beautiful and all, but time for chocolate. Oh, look at that. That's like a thing of beauty. It's the Alicia, 70% chili. Last time I had the Bjornstead chili. This is the Alicia. Oh, surprise! It's delicious. It is 6:54, and I've got about 35 minutes of daylight. It's already starting to get a little dark in the woods here. I went out last night for a quick walk and almost got lost. It changes. Wet shoe, wet sock, wet dry pants, and wet socks. Too awesome. Good times. All right, let's gather some firewood, make a little fire pit, rock this out. All right. It is 7:40. It's cooling down pretty fast. Both of my feet are dry. So I'm going to make myself a little bit of pine tea. Well, spruce tea. Get myself a fire going. Steep that out. Oh, it's going to be good. Ah, smells delicious. Let's get that fire going. That feels nice. Nice and toasty. Get some pine tea rocking. Spruce. I can already hear that simmering. Or is that my hand? Might be my hand. It is totally still out here. There's no breeze. Well, now that I said that a little bit. Not in the forest here anyways. I don't feel any of it. My tea is simmering. The fire is tough to keep going consistently. Well, that's not too bad, but it's been raining for about a week pretty heavily, so that's not a surprise. I brought some dry birch, but it can only do so much. All right, I think that tea's ready to roll. Oh, that's awesome. It's really concentrated in there. Oh, it's like soup. It's so thick. That. Let's leave them in there. Oh, the smell of that. Spruce leaves, or spruce needles, and the fire, and the lake. Oh, unbelievable. And the moss, because it's been wet. There is nothing like this. Like I say, it doesn't get much better than this. Okay. Dump that there. Get a lid on this. That'll last me. I'll sip on this throughout the evening. But I'm going to dry out that pot. And I'm starting to feel like a little bit of popcorn. Yeah, definitely starting to feel like popcorn. Still working that fire. Check out my stuff. So my backup birch. Got popcorn ready to roll. I got a beer chilling. Some salt. Got the oil in the pot ready to go for the popcorn. Utensils. The tea is incredible. Oh yeah. That's toasty. And it's almost like thick. It's very resiny. Resinous. Resonating. Sorry about that. Oh, it's nice. It tastes like outdoors. It tastes like a walk in the forest. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm going to just let that simmer there. And let's do this popcorn. I'm going with more. This is no-name popcorn, believe it or not. And the last 2 times I made popcorn, it was awesome. Better than Orville. Sorry, Orville. You goofball. I'm putting it all in. Yeah, okay, let's just put it all in. I might live to regret that one. But who really lives to regret popcorn, right? Come on. I need you, fire. I got popcorn coming. You understand? Okay. Now we got a little bit of that in there. Let's go with some salt. A little more salt. Salt can. Salt can. I know. Eventually I'll stop that, but not now. Not today. Guaranteed not tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing coffee cam again. Out on the cliff. Oh, that's a lot of popcorn. I don't usually put that much popcorn, but I'll give it a shot. I'm not cracking that beer till I can relax and have some popcorn with it. You just about knocked over your tea, you dumb goof. Come on, fire. Ooh, it's pretty. so quiet out here. There was a beaver smacking his tail around out there. I'm not sure if he's just upset if I'm in his home. I know there is a beaver slide around here somewhere, just to the left of me. And I think there's a trail too. I know there's a game trail about maybe 50, 60 feet in front of me that goes from left to right. I don't camp on that because, well, it's a game trail and I don't need to be in the way of a moose or deer or whatevs. But how more Canadian does that get to have a beaver all slapping his tail at you because he wants your popcorn? Or chocolate. Maybe he's after my chocolate. That could be a thing too. Well, that's a pretty awesome fire I got there going, goddamn. Okay, let's see what happens with this popcorn. It's a lot of popcorn, although I did put in a good shot of oil. I put me in some oil, and I'm going to have that non-alcoholic Zaringer German beer. Yeah, it's non-alcoholic. Give it a rest. I gotta have my wits about me out here. There we go. All right. Not too shabby. We got tea in the mug, popcorn in the pot. Things are going well. Did I mention my feet are dry? Both of them? Yes, this is, to answer the question, this is the same pot that I just made the pine tea in, which is probably traditional. I guarantee whoever came up with poppin' popcorn probably popped it in something they had some tea in or pine or something else in. Today, this started out with coffee in it. Then my oatmeal had a little bit of coffee flavor to it. And yeah, maybe in the pine tea there was a little bit of oatmeal and coffee. And now the popcorn is going to have a little bit of pine residue, oatmeal residue, and coffee residue. I mean, high-end coffee. That's Ramada Inn coffee. I mean, you can't just buy that anywhere. You got to stay there. You got to get a room before they give you that. They just don't hand it out at the front desk. I do clean it out with a little shot of water in between. I use my fingers to scoop up and clean up the residue. Sometimes I use pine branches. When I had the walleye earlier, I do a shot of biodegradable soap that I bring and mix it up with some water and then use the pine needles as an abrasive. Clean that out, give it another rinse, it's good to go. Again, going to tell me that traditionally walleye didn't come with a little bit of pine flavor? Yeah, so good day. Nice relaxing day, explored a little bit. Got a little wet. Met some people. Oh, and it just got better. There we go. There we go, baby. Popcorn. Good morning. That was night 45 last night. It's -2 right now. A little bit of fog on the lake. I was perfectly toasty in my sleeping bag last night. Got my popcorn in, spruce tea. I just did a little hike into the backwoods, nothing drastic. Look how green this is. That's awesome. There's the tent there. Sure. All right, packed up and ready to roll. Just gotta lug it through the bush to the canoe. What the hell is that? All right, let's go. Back now at the launch point. That was 7 back and forth, but it only took about 12 minutes, no biggie. Now, let's get it onto the rock by the shore, and then we'll load it up. Row. And we are loaded. That's a thing of beauty. That's a little bit of work. Okay. Got a little bit of wind, so it'll be an interesting paddle. Come back here, don't you go anywhere. Yeah, we got some waves. Awesome. Thank you, Sight. Thank you. All right, let's go.